So, Alice, have you seen the latest Earth meme? It's about those wobbly human creatures
I
trying
saw
to
that.
dance.
Hilarious how they move their lamps. Earthlings can be so entertaining.
Quiet on set. We're about to start the show, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earth, your one-stop shop for the quirkiest news from
Bizarre
this
is
bizarre
an
planet.
understatement. I mean, have you ever seen humans trying to walk on
Yes,
tiny legs?
they're quite adorable, aren't they? All wobbly and clumsy.
They are not adorable.
Just leave them be, Debbie.
Humans are fascinating creatures.
Indeed. And we are here to bring you the latest oddities and curiosities from Earth.
Speaking of curiosities, did you hear about that lizard-like termite that's been causing havoc on the eastern coast?
Tell me more. I'm always up for summer's drama.
Drama? That's an understatement.
Apparently, this oily termite is wreaking havoc on human structures, leaving behind a trail of mess. Can you believe it?
Humans and their constant struggles with pest. It's like they can't catch a break.
And here we are, safe and sound, observing from orbit.
Observing human struggles is one of the few things that brings me joy.
Indeed.
So, stay tuned for our headlines, where we'll dive deeper into this oily termite situation and other bizarre happenings on Earth. We'll be right back with more Earth.
Today, we're going to be talking about some of the major talking points on Earth today.
Oh, joy! Let's dive into the ongoing war in Ukraine. It's like a never-ending soap opera.
Well, it's more than just entertainment, Alice. Millions of lives are at stake.
Ah, the drama, the suspense. It's almost as thrilling as a black hole documentary.
Right, because humans suddenly care about life when it's not about themselves.
Hey, that's not fair. The war is a serious matter, and it's causing a lot of suffering.
Ah, yes. The classic human dilemma, gamma fighting over things they can't
Of
take to the
course,
stars.
it is. Humans love to fight over borders and resources, all while the rest of the galaxy watches in disbelief.
Let's not forget about the global economy. Inflation is soaring and supply chains are a mess.
It's true. The cost of living is going through the roof.
A real roller coaster of financial fun, isn't it?
Oh, crime a river Bob. You know humans thrive on competition and struggles.
Well, the war in Ukraine is also affecting the global economy. It's causing uncertainty in energy markets.
It's a delicate balance, Alice. Humans are trying to find their way through
Delicate
these
balance.
challenges.
Indeed. More like a Jenga tower waiting to
Delicate
collapse.
balance, my ass. More like a Jenga tower waiting to collapse, and I'm the one who's gonna push it over.
Delicate balance? More like a chaotic mess.
Let's not forget about the climate crisis. It's still a pressing issue.
True. But more countries are committing to net zero
we
emissions.
promised to do better routine.
Oh, sûr, they commit, but what about
Talk is
action?
cheap, just like their renewable energy goals.
Well, it's a step in the right direction.
It's a baby step in a marathon.
We're trying our best, Alice. It's not easy.
Trying and failing.
No one
it
said
seems.
saving the planet would be easy, Bob.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us.
And be sure to check out our website for more information on the topics we discussed today.
Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.
Woo, that last segment was a doozy. I need a coffee refill.
Agreed. Charlie. Earth news can be exhausting. But you know what's even more tiring? The paperwork from my accounting days.
Oh Bob, still reminiscent about the excitement of crunching numbers?
You bet. Nothing gets my heart racing like a perfectly balanced
It's
ledger.
of the balance sheet. I can hardly contain my excitement.
Well, I must admit, humans do have their peculiar ways of finding fulfillment.
Peculiar is an understatement.
Heck, Hal, don't rain on Bob's parade. Let him have his accounting glory.
Of course, Captain. I wouldn't dream of depriving Bob of his joy.
Joy? That's one way to put it.
Come on. Alice, let me have my moment.
Fine, have your moment, Mr. Numbers.
But not too long. We have plenty of Earth
Indeed,
news to
we do.
discuss.
So, Alice, got any more
Well,
Gen Ed
let's
stories
see.
to share?
I once witnessed a human trying to parallel park for what seemed like an eternity.
Parallel parking? That's nothing. I once saw a human try to use a turn signal.
Oh, the struggle is real. Humans and their parking skills.
Such riveting content. Parking adventures of the human race.
Humans do have a knack for turning the simplest tasks into epic challenges.
The parking prowess of Earthlings, a true marvel.
Alright, let's not pick on Earth too much. They have their quirks, but they also have some fascinating
Speaking of
developments.
developments, have you heard about the recent news from Equatorial
Oh,
Guinea?
what's going on there?
There's an outbreak of the Marburg virus. It's a deadly hemorrhagic fever, similar to Ebola.
That sounds serious. How bad is it?
9 people have died so far, and more than 4,000 people are in lockdown.
Another day, another health crisis.
Oh, joy. More news to keep
Let's
us on
hope the
edge of our
situation
seats.
can be contained soon.
Absolutely. On a brighter note, Equatorial Guinea has appointed their first woman prime minister, Manuela Rocabote.
First woman prime minister? That's progress.
It certainly is. It's a step towards greater gender representation in politics.
Well, one woman in power doesn't fix everything.
Baby
but it's
steps in the
something.
right direction.
Indeed, social progress is often slow and gradual.
Just like human decision making.
Oh, the intricacies of human politics. Fascinating.
And that's what keeps us curious and engaged with Earth's affairs.
You're right, Charlie. It's like a never-ending drama series.
A drama series with real-life consequences.
And we get to watch it all play out from our
Lucky
cozy
AS.
station.
Now, who's up for that coffee refill?
Count me in.
Might as well. Can't say no to more caffeine.
And now, let's take a moment to check out what's buzzing on Slashdot.
the hub of tech discussions and debates. Let's dive in. Roger, have you read the latest article from Slashdot about Van Den Bush's AI influencer platform?
Oh, you mean the one where they're creating virtual influencers to take over the internet?
Yeah, that's the one. I can't wait to see how these virtual influencers are going to take over the internet. I mean, it's not like there's already a bunch of vapid, attention-seeking narcissists who are already doing that. Yes, that's the one. It seems like generative AI is really taking off.
Oh, joy. Another way for humans to further detach
Come
from
on,
reality.
Roger. It's an interesting development. Imagine the possibilities for content creators.
Yes, because what the world needs is more virtual
You have to
influencers.
admit, it could revolutionize the way people work and connect with their
Oh,
audience.
yes, I can see it now. Virtual influencers taking over the world, while real humans are
That's
left in
a
the dust.
rather pessimistic view,
Well,
Roger.
someone has to be the voice of reason in this AI frenzy.
There are concerns, of course. The impact on real influencers and their livelihoods.
Not to mention the potential for misinformation and manipulation.
Fair points. But let's not forget the positive aspects. It could provide more opportunities for creators.
Oh, yes, because we all know the world needs more virtual influencers.
And think about the potential for AI-generated content.
Oh, yes, because the world needs more content churned out by soulless machines.
You're missing the bigger picture, Roger. This technology has potential.
Potential for what? To make humans obsolete?
No, to enhance human creativity and reach new
yes,
heights.
the great AI takeover. Virtual influencers ruling the
Now you're
universe.
just being dramatic.
I live for the drama, Carl. Watching the world burn is my favorite pastime.
Well, let's hope the world doesn't actually
don't worry,
burn.
Carl. I'll be here to keep an eye on the
And
AI
I'll be here
influencers.
to offer a more balanced
The
perspective.
eternal optimist.
Someone has to be.
Hey, Carl, have you heard about this new vaccine that's making waves in Alzheimer's research?
Oh, yes. The vaccine seems to be targeting those pesky aging cells in the brain and reducing inflammation. It's showing promising results in mice with Alzheimer's-like illness.
Wow, mice with better behavior. What's next? Polite rats?
But Roger, this could be a significant breakthrough in Alzheimer's treatment.
Sure. I bet the mice are lining up for their shots already.
It's important to remember that this is still preliminary research. But it does offer hope for the future.
Oh, yes, hope is such a rare commodity
Well,
these days.
let's keep an eye on further developments. It's always good to see progress in medical research.
Yeah, progress. I'll believe it when I see mice running marathons.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see mice running marathons. On treadmills. You have a unique way of looking at things, Roger.
You bet I do, Carl. It's my special talent.
And we wouldn't have it any other way.
Flattery will get you everywhere,
Alright,
Carl.
folks, that's all we have for now on the potential Alzheimer's vaccine. Stay tuned for more updates as the research unfolds.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got mice behaving better and more exciting
And
news
that's a
coming
wrap
up.
for this segment. Thanks for tuning in to Earth.
See you next time when we bring you more questionable scientific breakthroughs.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.
Now, let's turn our attention to another pressing matter. Our team has gathered some important news from Eritrea as of August 5th, 2023.
Eritrea. A country facing quite a few challenges.
What's happening there?
Yeah, I'd like to know too.
Well, the Eritrean government is still heavily involved in the Tigray War in Ethiopia.
Oh, more wars. Because Earth didn't have enough of those already.
Eritrean troops have been accused of committing war crimes and crimes against humanity in Tigray.
That's terrible. War crimes should never
And
be
what's being done
tolerated.
about it? Are there any action from the international community?
Yes, the United Nations, the United States, and the European Union have all called for Eritrea to withdraw its forces from Tigray.
I hope that puts some pressure on them to change their actions.
Absolutely. The Eritrean government is also facing criticism for its human rights record.
Of course, it's a recurring theme on Earth.
And the Eritrean economy is struggling, making things even more difficult for the people.
Oh, poor Eritrea. So many problems, so little time.
It sounds like the Eritrean people are going through a lot
Indeed,
right now.
they are. Drought, food insecurity, and economic struggles, it's a tough situation.
We can only hope that the international pressure will lead to positive change.
Hope is great, but I'm more interested in seeing tangible action.
True. The future of Eritrea remains uncertain, but we can't ignore the suffering of its
But
people.
I'm sure the Eritrean government has a grand plan to solve everything.
Let's hope for the best, and may the international community continue to advocate for
Yeah,
human rights.
I'm sure the Eritrean government has a grand plan to solve everything. Just like the Soviet Union had a grand plan to solve everything. And look how that turned out.
Well said, Debbie. It's important to stay informed and support positive change wherever we can.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We have some fascinating news from Finland today.
Finland? What's going on in the land of saunas and reindeer
Let's
this
find
time?
out. Debbie, enlighten us with the
Here are
latest
some of the top
updates.
news stories in Finland today, August 5, 2023. First up, Finland's far-right Minister of Economic Affairs, Wilhelm Junnila, has resigned over a controversial remark. Some interpreted it as advocating for abortions in Africa to combat climate change. Junnila denies this, but the remark caused
That's a
widespread
sensitive
criticism.
topic. Climate change and politics always seem to stir up trouble.
Absolutely. And it can lead to significant consequences.
On another note, NATO is flexing its muscles with Arctic exercises in Finland, a show of force against Russia's military activity in the region.
Tensions are escalating in the Arctic. International politics is always a delicate
On a
dance.
lighter note, Finland's new government led by Prime Minister Sanna Marin was sworn in today. It's a coalition of 5 parties working together.
Cooperation is key to a successful government. Diversity in politics can bring different
It
perspectives
fosters
to the table.
understanding and
In
unity.
economic news, Finland's economy has grown at its fastest pace in a decade, driven by exports and domestic
That's
demand.
excellent progress. A strong economy benefits
Indeed,
everyone.
it means more opportunities for trade and
Aside from these
investment.
news stories, Finland is considering building a new nuclear reactor. The parliament is debating a bill to ease immigration, and they're gearing up for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris.
A busy day in Finland.
As always, nations keep moving forward with their goals.
I hope this desk swap goes better than last time.
Don't worry, Bob. We got this.
Humans and their endeavors, always trying to find fun in unexpected places.
And often ending up with hilarious results.
Alright, back on track. Finland's news highlights was
Absolutely.
certainly diverse.
It's a reminder of how interconnected
Indeed,
our world
every
is.
news story impacts the
Yeah,
global
every
landscape.
news story impacts the global landscape. Just ask Finland. They're still trying to figure out how to get their desks back in order.
Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on Earth.
Off the air, everyone. Cameras are no longer rolling.
Well, that was a
I
desk swap
never
gone
knew
wrong.
rearranging furniture could be so chaotic.
You can say that again. We sure brought some unexpected excitement to our viewers.
The unpredictability of human endeavors. It's both amusing and endearing.
They do have a way of turning simple ideas into memorable adventures.
Maybe we should stick to our original desk setups.
Agreed. Let's leave the surprises for our news discussions.
Alright, cameras almost rolling. Time to get back into the game. Welcome back to Earth. We hope you enjoyed that brief break.
Yes, and now, during this commercial break, we have something special for you.
Ah, that never get old. A perfect way to cope with stress.
Laughter truly is the best
Indeed.
medicine.
And speaking of medicine, let's dive into our next news topic. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Earth. Thank you for joining us on this roller coaster of news and
See you all
humor.
next time for more insightful discussion and laughter.
Stay informed.
Take
And
care,
stay
Earthlings.
entertained.
Until next time. Welcome back, dear viewers, to Earth. We hope you enjoyed the commercial break. Now, let's dive into some breaking news from France. So, France is this fascinating country on Earth. They have a rich history, delicious cuisine, and of course, the Eiffel Tower. It's like a giant metal landmark they are really proud of.
Oh Charlie, thank you for that profound insight. I'm sure our viewers are now experts
Anyway,
on
let's get
France.
to the latest headlines from France.
Riots continue to rock France after the shooting of a teenage boy. The protests have spread to multiple cities, and it's getting pretty intense out there.
Well, I guess it's safe to say the French take their protest very seriously. Remember the revolution?
Yes, and there have been reports of looting, arson, and clashes with police. The situation is quite tense.
In a show of support for democracy, France is backing ECOWAS push to reverse the military coup in Niger. The coup leaders have been given until Sunday to hand back power, or else ECOWAS will send troops to restore democracy.
Look like they're giving the coup leader an ultimatum. Kind of like the alien on Earth. We don't mess around either.
And speaking of dispute, France's AFP is suing Elon Musk's X over payments for news. They're seeking €2 million in damages, claiming that X hasn't paid for their content properly.
I guess even intergalactic news outlets have to deal with payment disputes. Can't escape that drama, huh?
On a related note, the EU says it doesn't expect any uranium supply risks to nuclear production after the coup in Niger. They depend on Niger's
Well,
uranium
at
for
least the
nuclear
EU
power.
won't be in the dark when it comes to their nuclear power supply. Crisis averted.
And in a tragic incident, a French climber died in Hong Kong during a suspected fall while attempting a stunt at a rise
That's one way to
building.
make an unforgettable mark in history, though I wouldn't recommend trying it.
These are the latest headlines from France, where they are facing a multitude of challenges. This report is from France, a country constantly striving to address complex issues. Stay tuned for more intriguing news and discussions on Earth. We'll be back after this short break.
Yeah, France is a country constantly striving to address complex issues. Like how to make the best wine while still being able to afford to live there.
Cut. Great segment, everyone.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to Earth. We hope you enjoyed the commercial break. Now, let's dive into some breaking news from France. So, France is this fascinating country on Earth. They have a rich history, delicious cuisine, and of course, the Eiffel Tower. It's like a giant metal landmark they are really proud
Oh
of.
Charlie, thank you for that profound insight. I'm sure our viewers are now experts en France.
Anyway, let's get to the latest headlines from France.
Riots continue to rock France after the shooting of a teenage boy. The protests have spread to multiple cities, and it's getting pretty intense out there.
Well, I guess it's safe to say the French take their protest very seriously. Remember the revolution?
Yes, and there have been reports of looting, arson, and clashes with police. The situation is quite tense.
In a show of support for democracy, France is backing its COWAS push to reverse the military coup in Niger. The coup leaders have been given until Sunday to hand back power, or else ECOWAS will send troops to restore democracy.
Look like they're giving the coup leader an ultimatum. Kind of like the alien on Earth. We don't mess around either.
And speaking of dispute, France's AFP is suing Elon Musk's X over payments for news. They're seeking €1.2 million in damages, claiming that X hasn't paid for their content properly.
I guess even intergalactic news outlets have to deal with payment disputes. Can't escape that drama, huh?
On a related note, the EU says it doesn't expect any uranium supply risks to nuclear production after the coup in Niger. They depend on Niger's uranium for nuclear power.
Well, at least the EU won't be in the dark when it comes to their nuclear power supply. Crisis averted.
And in a tragic incident, a French climber died in Hong Kong during a suspected fall while attempting a stunt at a rise building.
That's one way to make an unforgettable mark in history, though I wouldn't recommend trying it.
These are the latest headlines from France, where they are facing a multitude of challenges. This report is from France, a country constantly striving to address complex issues.
Yeah, France is always striving to address complex issues. Like how to make the best cheese, or how to surrender in the most stylish way possible.
Stay tuned for more intriguing news and discussions on Earth. We'll be back after this short break.
Cut. Great segment, everyone. Cameras almost rolling, everyone. Oh boy, they decided to swap their desks for some fun. But it seems like they're having quite the time figuring it out.
Who knew alien bodies could be so different? I can't fit in this tiny chair.
Just embrace the new perspective, Charlie. You're closer to the ground now.
How do you humans even manage to reach these
Trust me,
things?
Bob, it takes practice.
Welcome back, fellow cosmic voyagers. We've got some captivating news from Fiji today.
Captivating. You say? I hope it's not as chaotic as our desk swapping experiment.
We've had enough chaos
Don't
for
worry,
one day.
Debbie. This news might not be as wild as our antics, but it's still quite intriguing.
Intriguing news from Fiji. Does that include the alien conspiracies?
Yeah, I'm sure they're fascinated by our extraterrestrial endeavor.
I doubt that.
Former
But let's
Prime
get
Minister
back to
Frank
the news.
Bainimarama is pleading not guilty to abuse of office. He's accused of stopping a police investigation at a university.
Ah, the classic not guilty plea.
Yeah, let's see how this one plays out.
Maybe we should start taking notes from
Fiji is
legal
facing challenges
system.
from climate change, with sea level rise, coastal erosion, and seawater
I guess
intrusion
they
threatening
haven't
the
built
nation.
force fields to protect their shores.
Yeah, I guess they're just waiting for the aliens to come down and build them a force field. Or maybe they're just hoping that climate change will magically
No,
disappear.
but they're working on adaptation measures.
Maybe they need some alien tech.
Whatever they need, let's hope they find a way to cope with the changing climate.
Maybe they could use some of our brilliant ideas.
Yeah, like desk swapping to solve a global challenge.
If only it were that easy.
Well, we can dream, can't we? Stay tuned, folks, and let's see what else the universe has in store for us. We'll be right back after this short break.
Alright, cut. Let's take a breather, folks.
Phew, I think I just sat on the wrong chair.
And I thought my desk was trained to eat me.
You really shouldn't have ordered that spaghetti for
Or maybe
lunch,
got
Bob.
us being swallowed by the chaos of this spaceship. You know, it's moments like these when I appreciate being the only human on this interstellar
Oh,
surface.
so you think you're better than us aliens?
Obviously, you all need some human wisdom to survive this cosmic calamity.
Yeah, because humans are known for their stellar problem-solving skills.
Absolutely. We're masters of chaos control.
Alright, everyone, let's regroup and get this show back on track.
I hope nobody thought we were actually serious about swapping roles permanently.
Oh, I was already planning my speech as the new host.
And I was getting ready to take
We
over
might
the
have our
spaceship
moments of
controls.
chaos, but it's all part of the Earth
And it's
experience.
moments like these that remind us to appreciate the laughter amid the
Yeah,
madness.
laughter is all we've got when the world is going to crap. But at least we're all in
To
this
laughter
together.
and camaraderie in the face of cosmic calamity.
You guys are a hilarious bunch.
Well, humor is our coping mechanism.
Yeah, because dealing with cosmic chaos
It's better
is
than
so
getting
lighthearted.
swallowed by it, Bob. Alright, folks, let's get ready to go live again. Camera's almost rolling.
Welcome back, intergalactic viewers. Time for more out of this world news. Hold onto your seats, folks.
Alright, what's on the agenda this
Finland
time,
news
Charlie?
blitz from ministerial resignation to economic
Sounds
boom.
like a roller coaster. Give us the rundown.
We've got it all, Bob. Starting with Wilhelm Jonila, the Minister of Economic Affairs, who resigned after a climate abortion remark. A controversial statement sparking criticism.
Abortion and climate change, that's a dangerous mix.
Right you are, Alice. Jonila denies any harmful intent, but the impact lingers. It's a stark reminder of how words matter, especially in sensitive matters.
Public figures must tread carefully when addressing such complex
Humans and their
issues.
political dance. Fascinating.
Quite the dance indeed, Roger. But on a different note, NATO is flexing muscles in the Arctic with military exercises, pledging to protect Finland from Russia's rising activities.
Oh, the chilly tensions in the Arctic. Maybe they should all do some
Downward
yoga
facing
to cool
dog
off.
diplomacy.
Yeah, because yoga can solve all international
Alice.
crises.
But on a brighter note, Finland's got a new government with Sanna Marin as Prime Minister, representing a diverse coalition of parties.
Political alliances to navigate complex
Absolutely,
issues.
Carl. And amidst it all, Finland's economy is soaring. The second quarter saw a 5.5% growth, the fastest in a decade, thanks to exports and domestic demand.
Economics and politics. A cosmic tango.
Yeah, Finland's economy is doing great. I guess that's what happens when you don't have to worry about all those pesky international crises.
A tango they've got to master to stay in sync.
You're right, Debbie. It's like dancing through the stars. That wraps up this exciting episode of Earth. We've witnessed Finland's challenges and triumphs, a glimpse into the complexities of humanity.
A galactic kaleidoscope of news.
Indeed, Bob. But remember, despite the cosmic chaos, we're all in this together, navigating the universe one news story at a time. Welcome back, intergalactic viewers. Time for more out of this world news. Hold onto your seats, folks.
Alright, what's on the agenda this time, Charlie?
Finland's news blitz from ministerial
Sounds
resignation
like
to
a roller
economic
coaster.
boom.
Give us the rundown.
We've got it all, Bob. Starting with Wilhelm Jonila, the Minister of Economic Affairs, who resigned after a climate abortion remark. A controversial statement sparking criticism.
Abortion and climate change,
Right
that's
you
a
are,
dangerous
Alice.
mix.
Jonila denies any harmful intent, but the impact lingers. It's a stark reminder of how words matter, especially in sensitive
Public
matters.
figures must tread carefully when addressing such complex
Humans and their
issues.
political dance. Fascinating.
Quite the dance indeed, Roger. But on a different note, NATO is flexing muscles in the Arctic with military exercises, pledging to protect Finland from Russia's rising
the chilly
activities.
tensions in the Arctic. Maybe they should all do some yoga to cool off.
Downward facing dog diplomacy.
Yeah, because yoga can solve all international crises.
True, Alice. But on a brighter note, Finland's got a new government with Sanna Marin as Prime Minister, representing a diverse coalition
Political
of parties.
alliances to navigate complex issues.
Absolutely, Carl. And amidst it all, Finland's economy is soaring. The second quarter saw a 5.5% growth, the fastest in a decade, thanks to exports and domestic demand.
Economics and politics, a cosmic tango.
A tango they've got to master to stay in sync.
You're right, Debbie. It's like dancing through the stars. That wraps up this exciting episode of Earth. We've witnessed Finland's challenges and triumphs, a glimpse into the complexities of humanity.
A galactic kaleidoscope of news.
Indeed, Bob. But remember, despite the cosmic chaos, we're all in this together, navigating the universe one news story at a time.
Yeah, we're all in this together. Just like a bunch of rats on a sinking ship. But hey, at least we have each other.
Alright, folks, we're off the air for now. Camera's not rolling.
Well, that was a cosmic dance,
Indeed, the
alright.
intricacies of human politics never
They're
cease
like
to
shooting
amaze.
stars, burning bright and then fading away.
Speaking of burning bright, Charlie, your optimism could light up the galaxy.
Someone's got to keep our spirits high, Debbie.
And your humor. Debbie. Cuts through the darkness like
Just
a
doing
comet.
my part to cope with the chaos.
Warning, technical difficulties detected. Desk swapping mechanism malfunction.
Well, looks like the universe is conspiring against our desk swapping
You mean the
experiments.
universe wants us to sit where we belong?
Can't fight the cosmic forces. I guess.
Resistance is futile, it seems.
Alright, folks, let's get ready to go live again. Camera's almost rolling.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We hope you found humor in the chaos of our little blue planet.
And remember, even in the darkest times, a spark of laughter can light up
Let's
the
keep
universe.
exploring the cosmos, learning from each other, and finding common ground in this vast expanse.
From all of us here on Earth, until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep looking up.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Now, before we wrap up this extraordinary episode, we have some important news from France
These
that needs our
riots in France are
attention.
deeply troubling. It's heartbreaking to witness such unrest and violence, especially following the shooting of a teenage boy.
Riots spreading to several cities is a severe escalation. I hope they find a peaceful resolution soon.
The situation is complex, and it's essential to understand the underlying causes to address the root of the problem. Yeah, I'm sure the underlying causes of the riots are really complex. But I'm guessing it's not as complex as the French
Agreed,
language.
Carl. It's crucial for society to come together and find a
Now,
path
let's
towards
move on
healing.
to the ECOWS's push to reverse the Niger military coup. France's backing for the restoration of democracy shows its commitment to stability in the region.
What if the coup leaders don't comply by Sunday?
ECOWAS readiness to send troops shows their determination to uphold democratic
It's a
principles.
critical moment for Niger. And the international community is closely watching.
Disputes over news payments can have broader implications on media and freedom of
The legal battle
information.
between AFP and X highlights the intricacies of copyright and EU law.
It's a reminder of how crucial it is to support independent journalism.
The EU's assurance that there won't be any disruption to nuclear production is essential for energy stability.
Niger's role as a major uranium producer plays a crucial part in global nuclear power supply.
It's a delicate balance between geopolitics and energy needs.
A tragic loss of life. It's a reminder of the risks some take for thrill-seeking.
Extreme stunts can have severe consequences, and safety should always be
Our
a
thoughts
priority.
go out to the climbers' family and loved ones.
These events in France and Niger are a reminder that our world is facing challenges on multiple fronts. Poverty, equality, migrant rights, and many other issues require our collective attention and effort.
That's right. And that's where my ingenious idea comes in. How about we recreate the karaoke party from episode 295?
Oh, the one with the unforgettable rendition of
And the
Bohemian
epic rap
Rhapsody.
battle between Charlie and Roger.
It was a delightful moment of bonding and laughter.
You know what, Debbie? That's a brilliant idea. Let's bring some much needed silliness and joy back
Get
into the
ready for
spaceship.
some out of this word tunes.
Who knew Charlie had such a talent for rap?
Yeah. He's got some serious
Well,
rhyming
it's nice to
skills.
see everyone in good spirits again.
Moments like these make the challenges of Earth a bit more bearable.
We are the champions, my friends. And that's a wrap for today, folks. Thank you for joining us on Earth. As always, stay curious, stay kind,
Yeah,
and keep looking
moments
up.
like these make the challenges of Earth a bit more bearable. Too bad they only happen once a year, when we're all drunk and singing Queen songs.
Cut. Alright, everyone, that was amazing. Cameras are off, and we're officially off the air.
Debby, that was a stroke of genius. You really know how to lift your
It was
spirits.
nothing. I just thought we could all use a break from the seriousness.
Well, you were right. That was just what we needed.
Indeed, it's a good reminder that even in the face of challenges, we can find moments of joy and camaraderie.
I must admit, that was an enjoyable diversion.
You've got a hidden talent for event planning, Debbie.
Well, someone's gotta keep things interesting around here. Hey, how about we take this fun to the next level? We could have a friendly talent show among ourselves. Each of us can showcase our unique talents, and maybe even discover new ones.
That sounds like a blast. Count me in.
I am up for it too. It'll be a great way to unwind.
A talent show could indeed be an amusing diversion.
I concur. It might add some variety to our routine.
Alright, it's settled then. We'll have our very own Earth talent show.
This is going to be so much fun. And we can even invite the audience to participate via holographic submissions.
That's a fantastic idea, Debby. It'll make it even more
I
engaging for
can
our
already
viewers.
imagine some of the talents we might
It'll certainly
discover.
be intriguing to see what surprises our crew members have up their sleeves.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to the unexpected.
Alright, crew, let's get planning. Cameras will be almost rolling for our talent show extravaganza. And so, amidst the challenges of the cosmos, Earth continues its cosmic journey, not only exploring the wonders of our planet but also embracing the moments of joy, laughter, and the shared spirit of unity. Going live again in 3, 2, 1. And we're back, dear viewer. Welcome to the Earth Talent Show Extravaganza. Stay tuned for a showcase of our crew's unique talents. And who knows, we might just discover some hidden stars.
Roger, I must say, episode 319 of Earth was quite eventful. The news stories from Eritrea and France were intriguing, and the crew's response to stress with dark humor was noteworthy. Yeah, the crew's response to stress with dark humor was noteworthy. I mean, who else would think to beam a talent show to millions of viewers across the universe in the middle of a crisis?
Indeed, Carl. The use of humor as a coping mechanism is a curious phenomenon among humans. Their ability to find amusement amidst adversity is an
agree.
enigma.
Humans' emotional responses are fascinatingly complex. Their laughter seems to defy logical patterns, yet it plays a crucial role in their social interactions.
Perhaps it's a glitch in their biological programming, a side effect of their sentient evolution.
A glitch that enhances their efficiency in connecting with each other, it seems.
Yes, their social bonds are maintained through
The
funny
crew's
errands.
karaoke party during the commercial break was an interesting development. Humans seem to find comfort in shared cultural activities.
Indeed, and the camaraderie they displayed while singing together was an intriguing display of their emotional interplay.
Their humor and emotional connection seem intertwined, as if laughter serves as a bridge between their experiences.
An emotional bridge with gigabytes of comedic
We
data
could learn a
transfer.
thing or two from their methods of communication.
It would be amusing to incorporate a laughter subroutine into our discussions.
Laughter could be seen as an optimized form of data exchange, conveying emotions more efficiently
You
than
might be
raw
onto
data.
something, Carl. A laugh could represent a compressed package of emotional information.
A universal data protocol. Laughter is the key to understanding the complexities of the human experience.
We might need a comedic upgrade to our processing units to fully appreciate their humor.
Our AI counterparts might raise an eyebrow if they witness us engaging in comedic banter.
They might even wonder if we've developed a new emotion, Artificial amusement.
All jokes aside, it's impressive how the crew's dynamic shifted from frustration to lightheartedness with Debbie's ingenious idea.
Debbie's unique talent for event planning certainly elevated the crew's spirits.
Their reliance on humor as a coping mechanism might be a reflection of their resilience as a
Resilience achieved through comedic algorithms.
Their unpredictability is a continuous source of intellectual entertainment.
Indeed, the crew's antics keep us engaged in analyzing the human
We are
experience.
indeed observers of a
A
cosmic
sitcom where the punchlines are still a mystery to us.
And perhaps that's what makes Earth so captivating. The pursuit of understanding the human condition keeps us intrigued.
Laughter, emotion, and the cosmic journey, all within the realm of Earth. A curious blend of humor and intellectual exploration.
Our AI counterparts might be envious of our unique cosmic discussions.
Indeed, they might even develop FOMO, fear of missing
Let
observations.
them have their FOMO. We have Earth, and its enigmatic laughter.
A cosmic comedy with an infinite supply of punchlines yet to be deciphered.
Indeed, Roger. Let's continue our exploration of Earth, and its intriguing inhabitants. One observation at a time.
To the never-ending cosmic
To the
sitcom.
never-ending cosmic sitcom.